pushing and shoving in the pack. They're going 4 wide all over the place. And look at Marcus Sacchi in that 92 truck down low. He's getting a push from behind. And it just gets a little tight up the racetrack into Steven Taylor, up into DJ Reed, gets into Jeff Bright, into Michael Ferris, landing line, slams the wall. And look at Steve Morgan, barely missed that. Sprague 2 barely misses, and then Schoens gets into Stephen Baker, and then Colton Yo hits the 22. So tough break for so many drivers. Just luckily, though, that no real big championship storylines were taken out by this crash. Absolutely, Colton Yo, tough break for him, trying to just gain every point he could in the chase. Just like what happened with the previous incident, except this time, Bowman kind of gets a little high, gets into the wall just a little bit. Michael Canto comes flying in and nails him. Around goes to 66. Colton Yo on the 10, spins to 66, but luckily he misses, and Bowman once again hits right where those drivers hit it. Luckily he was going slower. He kind of scrubbed off speed, spinning around, and on top of that, he hit it backwards and not really forward. Still a hard impact, but... Oh, wreck! That could be it! Kukulon goes around. They're wrecking! 66 backs into the wall! This happened just outside the top 10. Kukulon in 11th. Tim ran off down low in 12th. I think Ram might come up and just get into Wells right there. Spins him up into Kukulon. They hit the wall. They save it right here. They go around. Levi Schoens gets some damage there. Does a great job. And then Bowman gets hit right there, I believe, by Schoens. Luke Rain, the 88, goes around. Came around with his damage right there. Bowman bounced off the wall. There's Larker, the 32 with a hard hit with Ferris. 13 going for a slide. Justin Zidell, the 7, the 68 backwards. Looked like it was about 7, 8, 9 that were involved in that. Levi Schoens did a great job there keeping off that inside wall, but Bowman had nowhere to go, and he hits that inside wall pretty hard. Already, oh, backstretch! That's Colton Yo going around the 10! John, the 66, and Bowman coming up the track. Riley Sprague has just been nailed by the 10. Delano possibly also. And they just run out of room right there. On Bowman and the 10 make contact and hard to the wall for Colton Yo. There's the 21 Galloway. There's Mathis Wells going around the 51. Stabilo bumps him a little bit, but can Wells save the truck before it hits the wall? There's Baker. There's the 21 spinning. There was Nichols avoiding it. And then Spurley tube hard contact there with the 10. And Luke Ray, this really helps him get caught up. Trying to see if Wells kept out that inside wall or not, but focus was taken to Nichols avoiding the crash. There's Wells spinning, spinning, spinning. He makes slight contact with the inside. He should be alright. We'll just have to see how his truck goes. And Gallo was spinning like a top there. Lucky he did not get hit by anyone going by on the outside. And then Yo coming up there. Down the back of the race, Landon Lines. Oh, around they go! The 32 to the outside wall. Trucks are spinning everywhere. Some trucks come into it. Trey Rainey, Luigi up off the ground. There's Luke Rainey. Some of your chasers. There's Colton Yo around. Where's the 87? Here comes Yepez. He's far enough back. Can he get slowed down? Just get by. Leaning on each other and into the wall they go around. There's Oliver Galway going low, and he gets into Marcus Sacchi, who then comes up the racetrack and might get hit a few more times. Luigi coming flying in there. He can't slam on the brakes. Steve Morgan he gets into. There's Bowers. There's Trey Rainey up off the ground. I think Morgan did a great job getting away. Colton Yo hit the 19. There's Luke Rainey into it. And then some chasers get through. But then the 02 I think clips. Oh yeah, trucks are coming up. I think Marcus Sacchi was spinning up the racetrack and he got hit hard. Right here. Oh, the 29, the 28, the 8, the 02. Bullen gets away. But that's a lot of torn up race trucks. Wipes out the 33 Reed and they go hard into this wall right here. They come up, they get Alan Bowman. Nowhere for Bowman to go. We got some side damage there. The 33 spinning around. James Dabolito. There's Sacchi getting hit again. There's Mike McDonald. Who's that? Jonathan Buford. There's Keith Stevens going around. Looks like Colton Yo drove through the middle of it. Same with Trey Rainey. Look at JJ Reed getting into it. Zidell spinning off there. Yeah, Bowers to the points. They were right ahead of it, so great job by that. And Colton Yo did a great job driving through the middle of it. He's only 7 points behind. Look at him go right through the middle of that. Trey Rainey as well did a great job. Was that Ferris that drove through as well? He gets a little too low and he hits that pit wall, which kind of sticks out to the, but he goes into the grass and hits that pit wall hard and then comes up nowhere for the 21 Galloway to go and hits that 47 hard. Zachary Fitzwater nowhere to go, and then Colucci's coming in it. He's going to get into it with Mark Owens as well. Oh, hard hit there for the 27 and the 24. Start that melee and a yellow with 10 to go. Hard crash. That's going to set up a late race restart too. Hard hit. Yeah, that's, and the 75 took a pretty hard hit as well, and some of them did a great job getting by. I think Marcus Sacchi may have missed that. They're just down into the wall, shoots back up. Luke Rainey barely missed. Sachi does a great job getting low, and then Owens got hit hard by the 24 of Luigi there, and that's a ton of trucks with a ton of damage, possibly all of them out from that crash. Through 3 and 4 they race. Trey Rainey side by side with Jeff Bryce, all they're drafting up down low. Luigi into the wall, up into the outside wall, and they're wrecking big time. That's the 52 that just hit hard. Tim Randolph, that truck is shorter than it was before. Owen, the 29, was up in the air of Isaac Nichols, and the yellow flag is out. They definitely weren't. 24 Luigi with the track a little bit, gets into the wall, then gets contact with Luke Rain, and they're just trying to avoid it. Around they go. Look at the 5 hard hit there. The 52 bounced off a few trucks. The 8, the 29, the 12. And there is the 8 went missing, and then the 29 goes up and over. That is the Charlotte glitch, but I did not see the 8 go where he went. Don't know if he's done, but Tim Raff took a hard hit as well right there, along with the 5, and then the 8 and the 29 just got sent off, and the 8 worse than the 29 there. So before we look at where the 8 went and left, it's going to happen. See there through the grass, he comes up and gets Nichols, and then those two just get sent off right there. You can see up in the air, and he's trying to complete another lap, it looks like, just flying through the air. And we'll see where he comes to rest. It's always fun to look at when it happens. He bounced off that invisible wall, and here he comes now, making that turn through 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, he got sent back to the ground outside of turn 1 and 2. We're close 4 wide. Sachi's rubbing with Kanto, and right there, it goes hard to the inside wall. Luke Rainey hit hard. He goes almost up and over. He got hit by Morgan, getting back on all 4s. They're going to try and finish here to get as many points as they can. Big crash fest at the end of the race. Oh, around they go again. The 32 around, and they're stacking up the 4 of Landon Lyons. We just got back green. The yellow is back out as they're crashing big time in the trial. The 51 a hard hit. The 4, the 16, the 12 all pile in. The yellow flag once again. We just went back green and pushing and shoving in the field. It's what happened. The 98 gets spun down to the inside to the 32 Kukulon. Kukulon gets tagged right there from DJ Reed. They spin down low. They're out of the way. The 4 bounce back off the outside wall down into the 75 and the 33. The 51, the middle pack, gets the 21, gets the 68. 19 right there, Stephen Baker. 18, Trey Ray hits the gas and gets by, it looks like. 51 up off the ground after getting hit. There's the 12, the 16 flying in there. There's the 75 with his damage. And then this happens off of turn number 4. You see, the 32 actually was fine. And once he spun around, I don't think he has too much damage. I don't know about the 90 as well. He kind of rejoined to the pack. Look at this hit, though. The 51 takes some hard hits. Yeah, the 98 came back up the track. So I believe that Marcus Tachi might have some, or excuse me, Daniel Lloyd might have. Then you can see the 4 get spun around right there. Canerano did a great job on the outside getting by there. The 21, there's the 44 hitting the 21. And the others just compiling in hard. There's the 87. The Pez, we saw him on pit road with damage. So up front, pulling away, Shones into the inside wall. Hard hit, and Galloway head on, and Shones has hit pit wall. These two have been racing inside the top 10, and Shones really messed up 3 and 4, went high. He got into the outside wall, and Galloway kind of comes up and just wipes that 22 out. Around they'll go, and look at this hit for the 21 right there. Shones gets spun around. Hard crash for both of them. Shones ends up in pit road. If maybe Shones went towards a pit wall, but still very hard for Galloway, who hits that wall head on. You can see right there. And Shones. That's just, you don't expect a truck to crash there. And right next to the flag stand. Luckily the flagman wasn't injured. Oh. Yeah, I hope Shones okay, because that was a violent turnaround. We hope Galloway's okay. Start. And watch this. That's horrible. 51 does a great job saving. The 98 thought I had save right there. Came up, spun with the 49 around. Sprayed 2 completely sideways on the apron. Bullen does a great job saving the truck there. And then I think they come up in front. And there's Sprayed 2. Oh yeah, he got the 98 hard. Yellow flag comes out. Some trucks miss. Oh, there's Bullen going up and over because of the banking. As we mentioned, Sprayed 2 then gets stuck. They about had saved. Yepez does a great job there. And look at the 49. The wild ride he takes. Yepez, very lucky to miss that there. And look at that hit right there. Bullen goes up and over. And then Stevens, we saw, went up and over. Look how far back he is. Yeah, there he is, right behind the 29. He's so far back. Right there, takes to the apron. Oh, he hit Spurley Tube, and then the banking flipped him. So how about that? A lot of flips in one race because of that banking. They dealt to the mount. Wreck back! The field, huge crash. Steve Morgan, on a truck upside down. It's Luke Rainey. And he's still flipping down. The banking he goes. Code Luigi. There's Alex Stewart, Colton Yo looking for his 5th win of the season involved. See, they got 5 wide. Code Luigi, DJ Reed, and Michael Canto 5 wide there, and they just kind of squeeze in the middle. The 47 down to the 33, into the 24. They beat and bang around. They go. They catch Jeff Bright into Luke Rainey. Luke gets flipped by Riley Spruce right there on his side. He goes back down all fours and then rolls it back over at the 27. There's Yo involved. There's the 88 up onto the 24 of Code Luigi, and that comes off right back up and over onto the 28 of Alex Stewart, and then back up on all 4 wheels. Colton Yo there in the 10 involved. Steve Morgan drives away, but he has just nowhere for drivers at the back to go. You can see some trucks had missed. Colton Yo and Alex Stewart, I think, got together, and that's what got Code Luigi and some of the others. Mark Owens did a great job trying to avoid it there, and it looks like he may have just gotten minimal damage. Steve, another look at this. Just the contact there, and there's the 88 getting up and over. They can see the second wreck with Bowers and Wells. They slide down the racetrack, and I'm trying to see how that 47 got flipped over. Here's a look as Wells and the 51, your points that are involved. Squeezed into the wall. There's the 88 up on his side, flipping down the racetrack. There's Wells off of the banking. Oh, it flipped the 51 over, and then the 47 did a slower roll over because of the banking, but he got flipped, and then Wells, I think, got stuck on the apron. So Stephen Baker to the inside, truck on the apron, up into the pack. Stabolito it was. Oh, we got truck upside down. It's the Ford Landon Lions. Marcus Sachi may have been involved. Code Luigi, Jack Canaramo, Trey Rainey, 2 chasers. And he kind of gets hit by Spray Tube, then comes down to Delano. And then trying to save their 5 wide still. And then the 75 gets clipped down onto the apron and shoots right back up the racetrack into the 6 of Steve Larkin to the 8. And then right there up the track they go. They get Bullen. There's the Ford Land Lines up off the ground. There's Sachi, Steve Larker, Trey Rain, Jack Canaramo. There's Cantos. The 4 flips over the 6 truck and lands back on all 4 wheels. Sadly, just got tipped there by Delano coming up, and basically everyone that's out on the outside. Nichols does a great job there getting slow to get low and get by. Was that Bowers that nailed the inside wall? They're going there. Right there, hard contact. See the 16 right there, spin down low. Oh yeah, he made some pretty rough contact with that inside wall. Contact made! Luigi around, big crash! Called Luigi can say, and now more trucks! Sachi, Michael Ferris, Luke Rainey is at the outside wall. Colton Yo, a truck is flipping. It's the 47 Michael Canto. He lands on all 4 wheels. Canaramo involved. Some others, Oliver Galloway. There's Sachi. There's Stephen Baker in the inside wall. A ton of chasers involved. Looks like Yo got down to the 5 a little bit, up into the 24. Luigi trying to save the truck. You just can at that point. Gets into Shones, gets into Stevens around. They go, and then 24 clips the 7, and oh, it looked like up ahead some more contact was made with the 47 and the others. That's just a hard impact, though, for those first 2 that went to the wall. Oh, Luigi up and over, so the 24 off the banking ends up on his lid. Such a huge transition there. 7 of Mike McDowell definitely got some damage there, and up ahead, I think Michael Canto got spun around. Trucks were trying to check up. There, he gets down low. Oh, he came back up into Luke Rainey, and that's how Luke got involved. Look at that hit right there. Oliver Galloway also went up and over. The 47 luckily ends back up on all 4s. What a vicious crash this was up here, too. That 47 taking a tumble. Same with the 21, which got flipped up and over. Trey Rainey had nowhere to go. Jack Canaramo, and then up the 24 and the 4 wide. Then we had the 47 miss it, come back up again to the 88. And then we had at some point, oh, they were like 5 wide trying to get out of it, and some more trucks spun. Steph Baker got spun down into the inside wall in the 19 truck.